where does photosynthesis will takes place in the plant? So that is particularly in the green parts of the plant body, and in the green parts also they have green structures. So those green structures are called as chloroplasts. So we say that all green parts of the plant, they will perform photosynthesis. Particularly the plants which contain highest number of chloroplasts. So those are the mesophyll tissue, that is palisade parenchyma and the spongy parenchyma are concerned with the highest rate of photosynthetic process. And if you see the structure of the palisade parenchyma, we can see dotted structure near to the cell wall. The dotted structure near to the cell wall represent that the chloroplasts are near to the cell wall, so that more amount of photosynthesis can be done by these plants. That is, they are ready to trap the large amount of solar energy from the sunlight. So that is the way how these all green parts are concerned with the process. Then here the chloroplasts are the one which are present in all green parts, which are concerned with the photosynthesis, and these chloroplasts are maximum in number in the mesophyll tissue. Particularly in the palisade parenchyma, comparatively the number will be more, and of course next one will be the spongy parenchyma. So likewise here chloroplasts are nearly disc shaped or spherical shaped structures. So it is an one with two unit membranes. So those are outer unit membrane and the inner unit membrane. So the chloroplasts are double membrane structures. So which are made up of lipoproteins, that is lipids and proteins, as like that of a normal plasma membrane, and in between them the space is there, that is called as a periplastidial space. Periplastidial space, and inside this the inner membrane, this fluid matrix will be present. That fluid matrix is called as a stroma, and inside that stroma here and there we can see some membranous structures. These membranous structures are called as thylakoids. So they are in the form of groups or piles of coins. These membranous structures are called as thylakoids. Sometimes here they are in the form of piles of coils. So this entire thylakoid structure we call it as grana, and whatever the thylakoids which are present in the grana are called as grana thylakoids. Here the number of thylakoids in one grana will be ranging from 5 to 20, and here inside this is thylakoid membrane, and inside this one this empty space will be there. This empty space is called as lumen, and in the same way the grana thylakoids which are there here, these are connected with some membrane structure. This is called as fret membranes or stroma thylakoids or stroma lamellae. So likewise here the membrane structures are present throughout this stroma, so that the structure is called as grana, and along with this one they also contain some other structures which are granular structures. These are called as starch granules. So this is the organization which can be seen in the chloroplast, and here the chloroplast contains the most important photosynthetic pigment. So those are called as one is chlorophyll, and apart from that one accessory pigments are also there. Those are called as carotenoids. So here the main chlorophyll pigments are chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B are present, and carotenoids are carotenoids and xanthophylls. So these two are combinedly called as It also contains other one that is called as carotenes. Okay, these are different types of photosynthetic pigments which are being present inside the chloroplast, concerned with the trapping of solar energy and conversion of the solar energy into the chemical form of energy, that is ATP, and the so formed ATP will be utilized in the process of light reaction. So, where the water molecule is undergoing oxidation to release oxygen molecule. So, in this one, apart from this one, some electron carriers will also be there, which are concerned with the transfer of electrons from one part stroma to the lumen side and from lumen to the stroma side. So, likewise the electron carriers are also being present in the thylakoid membrane. So, these are the structures which are being observed in the thylakoid concerned with the process. And here the chloroplast is the one which is having 70S type of ribosomes and circular naked double-stranded DNA molecule. So, here as it contains the circular naked double-stranded DNA molecule, it is considered to be the semi-autonomous cell organelle, and this can perform some of its function by itself. So, that is the way how this chloroplast is concerned with some vital functions like photosynthesis. And here in this grana and stroma are the main parts. In the grana part, the light reaction will take place, where the oxidation of water to form oxygen, and in the stroma part the fixation of carbon or carbon dioxide will be taking place, where the synthesis of carbohydrates is taking place. So, likewise this entire process of light reaction and the light independent reaction, that is we call it as dark reaction, so or carbon fixation, these two steps are the part of the photosynthesis. So, here the grana is the one in which the chlorophyll is the one which is concerned with the trapping of solar energy along with the carotenoids, and carotenoids are also being concerned with the trapping of solar energy, where the solar energy is converted into the chemical energy. So, here the two forms of chemical energy are the one is ATP and other is a NADPH. So, these two are combinedly called as assimilatory powers, and these two assimilatory powers are being used in the second step of photosynthesis, that is carbon fixation or carbon dioxide fixation, where the carbon dioxide is reduced to form carbohydrates, and this step is done by utilizing the assimilatory powers which have been formed in the light reaction.